indeed, on the second segment, we're going to have joining us is Joyce Anumudu, founder and chief executive of Joyce Jacob Beauty, and Ozinna Anumudu, a freestylist, and a fashion influencer. So, welcome.
You both look alike. Are you cousins, sisters?
No, they're in-laws.
In-laws? Mine are so much alike.
We get that all the time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Sister-in-laws. They're sisters. Anyway, quick one, because we don't really have that much time. Let's start using now. You know you are a fashion influencer. I mean, you put something out there and it goes. I mean, I've seen it happen live. You know, it's like, you know, they just keep going like Coca-Cola bottle factory. You know. So in 2024, I know in 2023, you must have had a particular look that was very popular. So in 2024, what do you think is going to be in great demand amongst your customers?
What people like, since after COVID, people have gone to more relaxed wear, but still elevated to some extent. So they want to be comfortable, but they also want to be stylish. We have seen, I heard in the earlier segment, speaking about agbadas, people like things, but they also want a bit of embellishment, a bit of style. They want to stand out, but they still want to be very comfortable. And these things tend to move the fastest.
So you're saying in other words, casual wear?
Casual, but still elevated.
Yes.
Still elevated. You want to look good, you want to stand out, but since post-COVID, people are just not as stiff with their fashion anymore. So there's a bit of a relaxation there, but they still want to be dressy, they still want to stand out. I think the mesh will do well.
Yes, like Manke was saying.
The sheer prints will do well. Lace will do well. And like I said, relaxed clothing, kaftans, kimonos, agbadas.
Okay, what about you, Joy? You know, because one thing one is curious about is that you have your laterals who do their natural hair. You have something like me that if I had my way, I'll have very short hair. This is just my official look. But I love my short hair. Yeah. But there's some, I know that over the years, the volume of hair has gotten bigger and bigger. So in 2024, is it going to be less? Are we going to have less is more?
No, I don't think less will be more in 2024. I feel like we're still going to play up the hair. Every girl loves volume. I feel like big hair is actually making a comeback. I feel like it toned down a bit, and I feel like moving into the new year, we're definitely going to see volume. We're going to see curls. We're going to see waves. Yeah, I feel like people are loving the works right now. And yeah, it's undeniable.
Do you see a rise of the natural beauty being embraced, minimalism? What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, so when it comes to makeup artistry, definitely. People are starting to finally embrace their skin. As a makeup artist, the #1 request I get is, I want my skin to be fresh. However, play up my eyes, play up my lips. I want the contouring, but I want my skin work to be clean, flawless, fresh. I don't want the foundation to feel heavy. So I love the fact that women are starting to really embrace their natural skin, and they're more keen on their natural beauty, natural skin radiating through the makeup, which is amazing. And I feel like we're gonna see more of that in the new year as well.
So what are your recommendations for clean beauty for 2024?
Start with skincare. I tell everybody skincare is huge. We discussed last week. Yes. So most times if you see someone on Instagram, online, who you love their makeup, it looks flawless, it looks clean, most times that person has a skincare regimen and they take care of their skin. So for me, that's my #1 tip. If you want to have a flawless makeup look, it really starts from the skin. And I know that's so cliche, but it's the truth. It's honestly the truth. Yeah.
Okay, well, with accessories, Ozinna, because obviously, as the same way you market clothes is also the same way you market accessories. And what accessories do you think is going to be highly in demand in 2024? Is there a particular bag or a particular pair of shoes that's very popular amongst your generation?
So I feel people are now more intentional about their accessories. I was listening in the earlier segment, men are wearing more accessories, men are carrying bags, you know, men, and they're more intentional about how they style pieces. It's no longer just a random bag or random glasses or random bracelets and earrings and stuff like that. So accessories are definitely going to play a very big role. They're going to be seen more. And I think you should expect more from the men, because the men now are even shopping just as much as the women, if not even more.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Exactly. But when you even talk about this gender-neutral dressing, are we going to see men in more skirts, more men in skirts?
Well,
are we there?
We're there. I mean, did you see Ashake a few days ago? Like,
Exactly.
he was looking good. So, and I feel like,
I
and it looked good because he's very
But was he
confident.
wearing trousers underneath the skirt or just the skirt itself?
I couldn't really tell. It was a denim skirt.
Okay.
I just caught a glimpse of it, but he looked good. He styled it nicely, and comes with the confidence as well.
So we're going to see more skirts. I hope we're
Not necessarily more skirts.
Mini skirts. I mean, let's draw a line somewhere.
No, not necessarily more skirts. It's just people are embracing fashion. Fashion is no longer just. There's no rule book. There's no straight answer.
So the lines are blurred, just like androgynous dressing too.
Which is not necessarily
Gender
a bad
neutral.
thing. I feel like it's speaking about it
Yeah,
like
well,
it's
I mean,
a bad
you guys
thing.
are wearing jackets.
We're
now,
both wearing
but-
blazers, exactly. So, yeah.
I think the trend we arrived at today is that there's going to be a rise of unisex fashion for 2024.
So you can borrow your husband's jacket. But I hope we won't wear your skirt.
It'll be too big for me.
Fun
No, but that's
fact,
the style.
my maid, like, she always thinks this is Ana's jacket.
She thinks
And
your
I'm
husband's
like,
jacket. No.
whenever I'm looking for a jacket, behold, she has put it in my husband's closet. So that says a
Because
lot.
that's also the aesthetic.
Yeah,
That's the
this
look.
grandpa jackets. thing,
Yeah, it's like how you have boyfriend jeans. You
Yeah.
know, you have men's jackets as well.
So I can personally embrace male clothing, agbada, blazers.
I love agbada.
Because I like fitted clothes.
Yeah.
So if it's not...
Well,
Well, you can get a fitted
Let's hope the men are not going to be wearing.
Agbada is...
Do you think the men will be wearing fitted
That's a
sequin
good question.
dresses?
That's a bit.
That's a bit extreme,
Yeah, that's a
isn't
bit
it?
extreme. Maybe
Okay,
a
but
sequin.
What about makeup? Because you know, for every fashion week or every fashion show, there's a look. Sometimes they use metallic makeup. I hear they're going to be blues, they're going to be silvers, they're going to be. Do you understand? So, do you think that's something that would also incorporate, also be introduced into daily makeup?
Yes,
for
for
2024?
sure. So I've definitely seen a rise in the metallic silver eyeshadows. A few years ago, I felt like women stayed away from silver, but definitely Beyonce's Renaissance tour, she
Yeah.
has,
I think
everybody
she shattered
wants
the
all
ceiling.
the silver now. And I love the fact that women are being more bold. You know, they're not scared anymore
Yep.
to wear the silver, the metallics, and I love it. Thank you, Beyonce, for starting this trend. And definitely we're going to see more colors.
So you're going to put that, incorporate that into makeup.
Sorry?
You're going to put
makeup?
that into your makeup
Oh yeah,
routines. 2024.
I've been a silver girl for the longest time. So silver is a color that I've always loved, that I've always tried to push on my clients. But I feel like now they're more open to it. Most women sometimes would shy away from silver.
Yeah, because I think silver.
I shy away from
Yeah, because I'm
I'm
thinking
scared
it's
of
not well
color.
applied. They can
Yeah,
look too
but
costumey.
exactly. I mean, there's always
So
a
you're
method,
scared
right?
of silver?
I'm scared of color. Like I'm
color.
scared of color.
That's what
yeah,
you always say,
I'm
but-
extremely.
Hey, but really-
well, like once in a while I can try.
Isn't the more natural the color, the better? I mean, how many people really
It's
put that much
subjective.
color on their
It's
face?
I mean,
subjective.
there's nothing wrong with the little pop, especially
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
We've already said that the skin now is more minimal than it used to be, so at least something has to pop. And I feel like silver is that color that women are finally starting to warm up towards.
Okay.
And even color in general, like blue tones, green tones.
Yeah, I hear that blue tone is one of all colors.
Yeah, people who are trying like colored eyeliners, you know, we're gonna see like chrome colors on the eyes. People are becoming more experimental.
I agree.
Are you going to see?
Thanks to Gen Z
Yes.
also.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah.
what about the black eyeliner?
Yeah.
Are they going to be more exaggerated?
Yeah, that's another thing that people love. You know, a thick winged liner.
Okay.
Sometimes you can even rock a liner without any shadow at all. And I think that's why people lean towards the winged eyeliner, because it's something that you can wear if you have no eyeshadow on at all. You know, the wing liner can pretty much do all the talking for your eyes. Yeah.
In line with the neutrality between the genders, last week we discussed how men are wearing makeup, which I was
Yeah.
very shocked to hear.
Oh, for years.
Well,
or
not
decades.
Oh,
exactly
wow.
red
Yeah.
lipstick or lateral, just
but
powder.
the powder,
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Like on a daily, there are men that wear it on a daily.
Yeah, I literally remember a boy that I was in school with.
Please don't tell me you have,
primary
don't tell me you
school.
have clients that are male.
No. But I have a boy. He was Caucasian, but he had like really bad breakouts. He would literally carry foundation in his pocket and would
wow.
dab and to cover up all the red. Because you know, like when you're Caucasian, you break out. You're literally red, and literally this is like in primary school or
Oh
high
my
school
God,
or
oh
something.
boy.
I swear he
But
would cover it up.
Generally,
That was
men
more of
don't
a
really wear
condition,
makeup.
yeah. So he was
Men
conditioned.
they're
do.
going on
I feel
air.
like a lot more men wear makeup than what we know.
To go out,
That's
But
interesting.
they wear it more so to get conceal. Yeah, they're not wearing it to be
do
glamorous.
you think men wear concealers when they're going out?
Oh, of course. A lot. Yeah.
What about pink?
Yeah.
So Barbie movie brought about the whole pink wave this
buzz.
year.
Yeah.
Are we seeing that with men too? Are they embracing the pink color?
Not really. I wouldn't say so.
Maybe in suits. Maybe in suits or shirts.
I've seen a
Yeah,
few.
exactly.
In suits or shirts.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, another thing I would also like to talk about are nails, Zina. You know, they have the square tip, they have the pointed tip, they have the round tip. So which one do you think is going to be popular for 2024? Which one will people embrace more?
I don't think there's a particular shape per se, but I definitely know that, what's it called? Nail art is popular, and nail art is becoming cooler, and people are embracing art and different things. If you go online, you see different things. I saw a gender reveal done via nails one time. Yes, a couple did that. You know, it's Halloween and people have different things on it. So I think nail art is more of a thing that's being embraced. And I think just as a whole, people are just seeing themselves as walking versions of their style and embodying it in any way. Their hair, their makeup, their clothes, you know, their nails and everything.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Now, what about, we were talking about vintage, just with the guests before they left. Do you think, briefly, do you think that introducing vintage stores into the market will be popular in 2024? Like, you know, take things that belong to your mother, grandfather, and things like that.
So the thing is, we actually have vintage fashion in Nigeria. We have in the markets, in Aswani and etc. The issue is the elite crowd don't have the kind of vintage stores they would like. Like, you know, when you're in LA and you walk into a strip. And that might be for economical and business reasons. Perhaps people don't feel like that's a worthy investment. But vintage fashion is a thing. It does exist. You know, even like on my website, for example, I have a section where I sell pre-loved clothes, and it does well as well. People enjoy recycling fashion and getting clothes from people, but I don't think we have vintage stores just yet. I don't know that it's a thing right now, but it's definitely something that exists. If you go to the Aswani market, you go to any, we call it bend down selection. It's there. It's just vintage. It's just the vintage is just a nice way of saying it. But it's the same thing. It's literally recycled old pieces.
But do you think they find rare pieces in that bend down boutique?
I'm pretty sure if you invest time and effort,
you'll find.
If you take your time, of course, because how do they get the clothes? It's from people.
But what's the price range of bend down boutique?
I'm not sure, but I'm sure it starts as low as you can think. I'm sure, So we just don't have the kind of elite type vintage stores that you want to walk into and see everything there. But
thank you so much for this short but abrupt and nice, juicy conversation that we had.
And Happy New Year in advance.
Thank you so much, Joy, for being with us.
Thank you for spending our last episode with us. We appreciate you both.
So Happy New Year
and
to
have
both
us
of you.
back. I'd love to come
We'll have you back, that's for sure. Thank you so much. Anyway, I don't really believe in any fashion rules, personally, if you ask me. I think fashion is a form of self-expression. It is not something that exists in dresses only. You have to look for the woman in the dress. If the woman is in the dress, if there's no woman, there's no dress. Fashion is about dreaming and making other people dream. The truly fashionable are beyond fashion. They delete the negative and accentuate the positive. To pull off any look, you must first wear it with confidence. And always remember, like I keep saying, life is a learning curve. That's all we have time for today. You've been watching Perspectives here on the Rise News with me, Osime. See you next week, and Happy New Year in advance.
Absolutely. Happy New Year in advance, everyone. And now the final wrap-up for today. Fashion and style of understated elegance and natural beauty will always be in vogue. As we navigate varying degrees of economic challenges, may we embrace the profound greatness within every citizen, regardless of skin color, body shape, age, gender, and fashion choices. May we also continuously push our dreams for a better world. My name is Majekodunmi-Oniru, and I love all things greater humanity. Thank you for watching Perspectives. Have a great weekend. Happy New Year once again. Goodbye.